Hi, everybody, and welcome back. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Could you get used to some more of this early fall-like weather? We've got a couple of more days to do so, and then our luck does indeed run out. Showers and thunderstorms and clouds across the board across your weekend. A big change in the weather after the big change that we're liking for now. I don't think we'll like the next one quite so much, but I'll pinpoint your Licking Valley forecast in just a few moments. Other top headlines tonight include details and identities of those involved in that terrible fatal auto accident in McGoffin County yesterday on the Mountain Parkway, as well as video from the scene of another accident that closed down the parkway for a significant amount of time yesterday afternoon. An elected official in eastern Kentucky is behind bars. We'll tell you what she's jailed with and where she's from and where she's employed. And I'll be glad to take you to the McGoffin County High School football field. The new one, that is. Things have taken shape and color, full-blown at that. And we'll see what some new turf is looking like as crews are just about to put the finishing touches on the project. That and a whole lot more in what's left of the next half hour. It's a busy day already in store for tomorrow. The human trafficking class, the McGoffin County Health Department tomorrow at noon that I'll remind you about on the calendar is one of the items we'll be covering, as well as some other materials that I just have in but have not had time to review. I just have received from the Kentucky Court of Appeals copies of both briefs submitted by H.B. Arnott and Charles Doc Harden as they relate to the appeal and the ongoing election case here in McGoffin County. I do have both briefs in hand and some other information about a timeline, another motion which has been filed on behalf of one of the two still candidates. Will refer to them, and much more. And I'll outline all of that for you on tomorrow's program. That's just a bit of what we have then. For now, I do have the identities of those involved in that fatal crash that I covered last evening. It turns out it was a young woman at the age of 34 from Pike County who passed away, we believe, upon impact with that tractor-trailer rig. Her fiancé from West Liberty, behind the wheel of that car, as I understand, is still listed in critical condition.
The silver car was in front of us, and I noticed the silver car kind of fishtail, and then it went over into the other lane, and there was a truck coming, and it just hit it head on.
Best we can tell at this point is that the passenger car has lost control, crossing the oncoming path of the commercial vehicle.
That's what we knew yesterday, in addition to the fact that the silver passenger car was traveling towards West Liberty when eyewitnesses said that the driver lost control. It fishtailed, as you heard, and then went into the lane of the oncoming tractor-trailer rig. The impact was head-on. It was violent enough to literally throw the engine from the car several feet in front of. It also killed upon impact the woman in the passenger seat who has been identified by authorities as 34-year-old Christy Mullins of Pikeville. The driver of the car from West Liberty has been identified as Marion Phillips. He is still listed in critical condition at the Pikeville Medical Center. The scene was just as this appears yesterday. Debris was scattered all over the Mountain Parkway as it remained shut down in both lanes for several hours. Extrication was done on behalf of the McGoffin County Rescue Squad to remove the driver. As we told you, Mullins was pronounced dead at the scene by the McGoffin County coroner. As for the driver of the tractor-trailer rig, he too has been identified as Dewey Lowe, driving for Mullins Enterprises based out of Pikeville. He suffered minor injuries on scene and was taken to an area hospital for observation. It's believed that he has since been released. And of course, as I outlined for you yesterday, this accident literally and eerily happening in the exact same location. The vehicle coming to rest literally within inches from a cross that was set up to honor a McGoffin County man who lost his life, and I believe on rain-slickened roads as well, on this portion of the Mountain Parkway just a few years ago in the very same location. It's believed that with yesterday's wreck, the vehicle, the passenger car in question, was traveling too fast for road conditions just moments before the driver lost control. Last night there was another auto accident shortly after that fatal auto accident on the Mountain Parkway. It was much less serious and resulted in only minor injuries. But while on the scene of that second accident, local rescue and emergency personnel got called to another auto accident further on down the parkway, believed to be near the Magoffin-Morgan County line. That was this two-car collision which sent at least 2 individuals to the hospital and also shut down the Mountain Parkway yet again. And this video from that scene, I received a press release from Post 8 of the Morehead State Police earlier today saying that it was around 4:35 when they received a call of this injury accident at the 63-mile marker on the Mountain Parkway, about 1,000 feet across the Magoffin-Morgan County line into Morgan. The scene was littered with the debris from 2 vehicles. The state police say that 61-year-old Brenda Boyd of Pikeville was traveling east in her Toyota Camry. She tried to overtake and pass a vehicle when she lost control, and then she crossed the center line and then struck a car being operated by 59-year-old Dudley Stafford of Mount Sterling, who was traveling in his Chrysler minivan. Mr. Stafford and Mrs. Boyd were both taken first to the Morgan County ARH Hospital. Mrs. Boyd was airlifted from there by air evac and I believe taken to the University of Kentucky Medical Center, at last report listed in stable condition. From what I understand, it was the Magoffin County Rescue Squad who was on the scene of their second accident for the day, the one minor in nature. They received the call from Morgan County 911. Morgan County 911 believing that, based on the caller's information, that it was in Morgan County. Once the Magoffin County Rescue Squad found the 2-vehicle accident into Morgan County, they alerted the authorities there. They were in the process or just completed extricating Boyd from her vehicle when Morgan County Rescue showed up, as well as authorities from Morgan County as well. After a paramedic from Morgan County arrived on scene, they requested that a landing zone be established on the Mountain Parkway. However, due to weather conditions, it was diverted. The ambulance carrying Mrs. Boyd to the ARH hospital, where then she, as I said, was taken by air evac from there to the UK Medical Center. Now, this was the second time the Magoffin County Rescue Squad and other entities had to shut down the Mountain Parkway. On this time, Morgan County and Magoffin County officials doing so for about an hour and a half. Other headlines are forthcoming after the following messages, including a big change on the face, that is, of the Magoffin County football field. Turf is going down, getting close to being completed. I'll give you a closer view of that, as well as some details on this and some other stories in just a moment. Satisfy your hunger and get a great deal on some famous home cooking at your Sagersville Lee's Famous Recipe, where we started the under $5 daily specials. On Wednesdays, it's our 3-piece dinners, famous crispy or roast, any way you like it. Get a leg, thigh, and a wing, 2 sides, and a biscuit for only $4.99 or $3.99 after 4 o'clock, and you can get a breast, thigh, and a leg for just $1 more. All at where we cater, gatherings big or small, your Sagersville Lee's.
Have you ever noticed how many insurance commercials and advertisements are on television nowadays? You can't watch your favorite program without seeing a little pig or green lizard trying to sell you insurance and get your money for their premiums. But let me ask you this. If you have been in a serious wreck, do you really think that you are in good hands of the insurance companies when you have lost wages, medical bills, and pain and suffering from your head to your toes? The answer is no. If you want to truly be in good hands, give me a call. I'm attorney Donald Wayne McFarland. Let me put my 20 years of experience in working to protect the rights of injured people to work for you. 349-9000.
Got company coming? Looking to visit Sagersville and family, or just get away? Then come stay with us in one of 2 newly restored and uniquely appointed lofts over downtown, filled with history throughout. With a luxurious touch, king beds, free Wi-Fi, HD TV, and enough comfort to sleep 1 to 10 guests, book your stay at the Mortimer Lofts by emailing toreachsue@yahoo.com, find them on Facebook, or call 349-3299. Sagersville National lets you go mobile with their new banking app. That's right, you can view your account and balance, transfer money, pay bills, and yes, deposit checks right from your phone from wherever you are. Just download the Sayersville National Bank app on your Android, iPad, iPhone, or other device. Any phone that can connect to the internet has the capability, and you can start saving time and money today with Sayersville National Bank's new mobile app. Wherever you are, we're there for you at Sayersville National Bank. Wheel alignments, oil changes, brakes, suspension work, and tires. Thousands of tires by all the major manufacturers, all in stock and at incomparable prices. All backed with 33 years of service and experience, the area's largest tire selection, and 6 months no interest at Conley's in Paintsville. It's back, and it's the only place in Sayersville you're going to get the real flavor of 100% beef seared into every char-broiled bite, a taste that you can only get from a flame. Char-broiled burgers are back, and you can get them open till close every day at your Sayersville DQ, where breakfast is served hot Monday through Thursday till 11 and till noon, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you know what else is back? The Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Pie Blizzard of the Month. Get them while they're hot and cold at your Sayersville DQ. Faster, friendlier, family-owned Parkway Pharmacy, open 8:30 till 6:30 Monday through Friday in the new McGoffin Medical Plaza under the care of local pharmacist Jesse Rudd. To make Parkway Pharmacy your pharmacy, come by or give us a call at 349-4400. What we do know is that she has served as Powell County's clerk since 1994, and that 57-year-old Rhonda Barnett was jailed by the Kentucky State Police earlier today, believed to be driving her under the influence of drugs. According to police records that I've seen and those I have spoken to, it happened around 10:30 this morning, and it happened after a fender bender in the parking lot outside the courthouse. It was there that she backed her vehicle, a truck, into another vehicle, and then came into the courthouse where she said that she was going to make amends for the accident. It was Stanton police who arrived at the scene to do a police report, who then noticed that she appeared to be unsteady in her balance and exhibited signs of slurred speech. They then conducted some field sobriety tests, which she then failed. They called the Kentucky State Police to continue the investigation. They were actually the ones who did the field sobriety test, is my understanding. And they say that her blood was tested at a hospital in Montgomery County, but that it showed no alcohol in her system. They believe that she was under the influence of drugs, the type, quantity unknown and not listed in the police citation, but she was arrested and charged with driving under the influence, suspicion of being under the influence of drugs. She was still, as of airtime, lodged in the Powell County Detention Center. We also know that other court documents indicate that she has a previous situation back in 2011, an alcohol intoxication charge. That was after she reportedly, according to individuals close to that incident, had gone to the Powell County Jail to pick up another individual and was said to be under the influence. Our other top headline will include a little trip up to the new McGoffin County High School football field. I think you'll enjoy this, and it certainly will put you in the mood for some football. We'll get to that and some other news after tonight's McGoffin County Farm Bureau-sponsored community calendar. A reminder, the McGoffin County-wide cleanup is ongoing this week for residents who vote and live in District 2. It's all week long. You can put those large items that you can't otherwise put out with your weekly collection, and the county will collect them. If you need any assistance or information, call the county garage at 349-1868 or the county judge's office at 349-2313, and District 3 is next week. The city cleanup is sometime thereafter. I'll give some details on that for you on tomorrow's program. Tomorrow at noon at the McGoffin County Health Department, Human Trafficking 101, presented by the Kentucky Branch of Trafficking in America Task Force. They will be providing lunch. They hope that you'll be in attendance. They hope this will help end human trafficking in Kentucky, which is an ongoing and serious problem. The regular fiscal court meeting, which was set for tomorrow, has been canceled. It is to be reset at a later date. I'll alert you as soon as we are alerted here at the newsroom. Vacation Bible School at the Community Free Will Baptist Church, where adventure awaits you, kids. It's 6 to 8 tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday of this week. They're about 2 miles out of Sagersville on Route 40. Look for the signs. If you need a ride, call 349-15 43. And the Montgomery County High School graduating class of 84 is having their 30th reunion July the 19th. They'll have a picnic in the Ramey Park at 11. Bring a covered dish with you. Bring your kids if you so desire. And at 7, of course, they're having a big event over in the Ramada Inn in Paintsville. You can pay at the door. You just won't be included. It's already passed the deadline to be included for the catering, but you're still very welcome and very encouraged to come. Bring some pictures. Bring yourselves to the Class of 84 reunion, July the 19th. And bring your announcements to me or send them to me any other way you so choose. They're free, and that includes birthdays and anniversaries and other special announcements as well. We'll get them on and let everyone know what you've got going on and planned. Funeral services on this Tuesday include those to be held in honor of 81-year-old Winfred Workman of Sugar Camp in Sagersville, who passed away on Saturday, survived by his wife, Margaret Puckett Workman, as well as sons Merrill and Tony Workman and daughters Latina Adkins, Samantha Clark, Sherry Miller, and Melanie Ward. Visitation continues this evening. Services will begin tomorrow morning at 11, once again in honor of 81-year-old Winfred Workman. Both visitation and services are from the Sagersville Pentecostal Church of Christ, while the Montgomery County Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements.
At the end of every race, Mark Martin hangs up his driving gloves. He hangs up his rider suit. And he hangs up his helmet. Which is why he picks up his phone and opens the ER Extra app. The app shows ER Extra wait times, locations, and more. It's the one safeguard Mark Martin is never without. ER Extra at Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Remember when they invented the peanut butter cup? Bringing peanut butter and chocolate together. Pure genius. Well, the Sonom Enduro has done the same thing for wireless. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, you'll find the tough, dependable Sonom Enduro. This flip phone is great for the job or weekend warrior, but you can also access the internet and take great pictures with a 2-megapixel camera. Get it now, the best of both worlds, just like the peanut butter cup. Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings.
Enjoy your fun in the summer sun even more with festive settings of the season from the seasonal shop that look good enough to eat themselves. Monogrammed and summer flags of every shape, size, and shade of summer, and other ways to say, welcome, friends. And just in, new and already classic designs by Ethel and Myrtle, ladies, all at Fraser's Prater Drug Seasonal Shop, just down from the drugstore and the Radio Shack. You can be playing, relaxing, and enjoying your brand new lifestyle in just days with one call to Baker's Pool Supply. Over 38 years of professional installation at affordable prices on above ground and in-ground swimming pools. Or if you're ready to open your pool for the season, you need a new liner, a solar cover, some parts, or the bested BioGuard chemicals or salts, Baker's is your full-service answer, serving all of Kentucky and surrounding states with complete satisfaction. And they offer financing. 800-633-7102 or bakerspoolsupply.com. Frito Rocks is more than just gravel. They've got mulch in red, brown, and black, river rock in 4 different sizes, new rainbow rock for an entirely new landscape feature, metal and double wall plastic pipe, masonry sand, and rock, every size from DGA to 57s to class 2 and 3. And they have delivery and excavation and dozer services. And special hours Monday through Friday, 4:30 till 9 p.m. and Saturdays 9 till 4. For orders, call Frito Rocks on Route 7 at 496-7776. Regardless of where you want to ride, you could be riding on a brand new Kawasaki or Polaris for less at M&M Power Sports in Staffordsville. New Kawasaki's for the dirt, the street, or both, and ATVs and side-by-sides for every stage of enthusiasts to fish, hunt, haul, or play. And with rebates up to $1,300 and financing as low as 3.99%, it's never been easier to ride it, buy it, and start your next adventure at Kentucky's Power Sports Authority since 1964, M&M Power Sports. Just in at Premier Auto, like new at used prices, a 2012 GMC Terrain SLE, $23,950. The ever-popular Kia Optima, this 2013 is $19,950. A 2014 Chevy Captiva loaded, $24,950. And check it out, an 85 Elko, custom, slick, straight, and rare, all baby inspected and baby approved at Premier Auto in Paintsville. Up next, we've been waiting to see the process in and of itself and then see the transformation of the new McGoffin County High School football field, one that will certainly put you in the mood for a little football, which will be taking place on their new field at the start of this season. Certainly a lot to happen. They're going to have a groundbreaking for the new McGoffin County High School building next Monday. We'll have a camera there and a report to follow, and, of course, the public is invited. But today, as it takes less time to build a football field and an athletic complex than it does a high school, this is what we're focusing on. It's kind of like if you've ever laid new carpet, that instant gratification. Well, it's not instant, but, man, it's fast. It's still ongoing, and they hope to be done, weather permitting, by Saturday. Turf is going down. All the numbers and lines are being sewn and sealed in. They've still got a lot of the process to come, but it's all making for an amazing sight to see. That's what's going to be the new home for the McGoffin County High School football Hornets. I got to speak with a representative of Sprint Turf earlier today. He enlightened me on the process in and of itself and how it works and what they've got left to do. His name?
They came in and they put a stone base in here and it gave us a planarity that we could work with, a level surface. For that process, we stringlined the base to check it to make sure it was straight. The base was very good. At that point, we bring out our turf. We set our 50-yard line panel, make sure that line's straight, and then we start the stitching process. All the seams are sewn. And once that process is done, we start the process that we're doing now, which is the inlays, the numbers, the hashes, the logos. We cut those out and we glue those in. Once that process is over, we start the infill process, which is ground up rubber. We lay that down in a layer with a drop spreader, and then we brush that in, and we repeat the process until the infill depth is around 1 7/8 of rubber, and then the field is ready to go. So right now it looks very rough. The fibers are all laying down. It's a 2 1/8 inch blade. So right now it's laying down flat, so once we brush that, it's going to stand up, and you'll notice an immediate difference once the infill process starts. You'll notice immediate difference. Even when it's halfway full, you'll notice the cushion under your feet. It's not quite spongy. I mean, some people think it's a spongy feeling, but it's just a soft, but it's still a little firm under your feet.
So as I understand, as good as it looks now, it's going to look even better. And literally when they run the machine over, each one of those blades that you see will literally come well, not totally apart, but they'll separate and spread into like 6 or 8 different blades. It will give it a nice full appearance, and they're literally going to take 140 to 150 2,200-pound bags of ground rubber, and they're going to work into that, as he was describing, that 1 7/8 thickness or whatever it was to that degree, and that will build up the surface of the football field. Martelli says at that time that you'll only be seeing the last quarter inch or so, maybe a little bit more, of those individual blades, which, as I said, are going to actually be 5 or 6 or 7 blades upon being gone under by that last process. Very excited to see it. I'm also very excited to see what some other fans are going to have to say. Now, they are hoping, weather permitting, to have this all wrapped up by the end of this week, maybe Saturday. That's with putting the rubber in and having it all finished and completed and ready to go. We'll wait and see what Mother Nature has to say about that, but we'll be going back with some representatives of the school system, and I think, as I've already ran into a few fans, we'll be able to find some more and get a few words about just what excitement this is going to build for the athletic program. And I'm sure that Coach McCoy is also going to weigh in on that for us as well. So using a little bit of that atmosphere and landscape as our backdrop, let's go into your Licking Valley RACC forecast before we wrap it up for this beautiful Tuesday, this beautiful early fall-like Tuesday that's been spoiling us all day long. We've got more in store. Some folks could see some record lows fall tonight, literally. Right now, I think the viewing area should sit comfortably right around 54 degrees under clear skies. The cold front has moved on out, and behind it, it's just clear, calm, cool gorgeous, mostly clear skies tonight. That northwest wind around 8 miles per hour and 5 miles per hour, as I last clocked it, up to 11 at one point, will be becoming calm over the course of the evening. And tomorrow, more of the same. No complaints. 76 degrees on your Wednesday. Absolutely stunning conditions outside. Once again, temperatures falling well into the low 50s on your Wednesday night. We'll see a little patchy fog rolling in after 4 a.m. tomorrow night and into your Wednesday morning. But other than that, it is absolutely perfect weather. Oh, it's something you just wish you had a few days off to enjoy and really do something special. I don't know. It's a dream. We can all live the dream. Thursday, some of that patchy fog lingering around before 9 o'clock, so says your Licking Valley forecast. Otherwise, more sunshine. Temperatures build around 79 on Thursday. And into your Friday, more of the same, 79. But we've got some showers and thunderstorms possibly moving in, and the sunshine looks like it's going away. We've got a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms by the time Friday evening rolls around. Saturday looks like a sure thing. Showers and thunderstorms likely, mostly cloudy skies, a high of 77. Can't say it's going to be a washout or with severe weather at this point, but it's just not going to be anything like what we're going to have for the next couple of days. We'll wrap up your weekend with a little more of the same on Sunday, right around 81, warming up just a bit, but the clouds are hanging tough. So is that 40% threat of some showers and thunderstorms Sunday and into Sunday night. And really that threat of showers and thunderstorms goes all the way through your forecast period into your Monday when temperatures start to climb back to where they should be, respectively. A little sunshine returning as well. 85 for your high on Monday. Monday night we'll get back into the 60s, closer to where we should be. And then we'll see still that lingering threat of showers and thunderstorms Monday and into your Tuesday of next week as temperatures still hang right around 85 degrees. And I suspect that, well, that'll be the pattern to continue thereafter. But for now, enjoy it if you can. A beautiful evening, a beautiful morning. If you've got a little time to get out and enjoy it with a cup of coffee, will be a wonderful thing. For most of us, some of us, all we can do is talk about it from behind a microphone. For now, thank you all for being a part of the program. A busy day tomorrow, the human trafficking presentation at the McGoffin County Health Department at noon. I plan on being there. I'll also bring you the information that I have in regards to the briefs, which I have from the Kentucky Court of Appeals in regards to the appeal filed on behalf of McGoffin County Judge Executive Charles Harden. I'll go over all that information, tell you everything that the Court of Appeals clerks have told me just a few moments ago that I just don't have time to prep and air today. That's only part of what I'll have for you next time when we see you back here for more of Your News Today. As always, thank you so much for watching. We couldn't do it without you. And have a good night.